Alright, so here we are again. I figured that I would do a follow-up video because we did another awesome event and my little series of Ecto Cooler Chat. So, me, Aaron, Eric, and Chris went down with our newest member, Amelia. Hi, Amelia. And we did a little slime lab for 90 little kids on Wednesday. And boy, third graders are tough. But I basically was hardly even doing anything, to be honest. I was just kind of making sure that the kids didn't go too crazy. Kind of like crowd control via Slimer, and doing my best to make sure that nobody killed him. One person in particular, whose name I think was James? Little James? I'm sorry, James, if I forgot your name, but I believe it was James. Just wanted to use him as a punching bag for some reason. He was just long and strong and ready to just get it on with Slimer. I don't know why, but it was pretty good. We got there, or at least I think I got there like third. I think Maya. Oh my God, Maya, I'm so sorry. Maya, you were there too, even though you already know that, but I forgot to acknowledge you. And it was her last event. I've already covered how there will be an empty place in my heart now that she's gone. But whatever. I got there and Maya was there. She directed me around the back because it's kind of a little confusing once you get there. It looks kind of like a monastery / some type of weird burial ground in the front. Kind of spooky. But I guess when you're walking around as a Ghostbuster, you gotta be ready for that type of stuff. And we were. In preparation, we decided to do the slime lab. We wanted to pre-mix the glues and water and borax. Shut up! Hey! Sorry, my dogs are being loud. I decided to do it outside today since it's like 75 degrees and beautiful, even though it's hell on my allergies. And it was a big success. Dan / Shaggy probably would have been there if it wasn't for the fact that he suffered a terrible injury and powered through it in Philadelphia, but then obviously has been kind of off his feet the last couple of days. I think he might go back to work, might have gone back to work yesterday or today, I'm not sure. Shaggy, let us know how your foot's feeling, specifically your ankle, and I'll give you a call later, actually. Anyway, Eric, Maya, Amelia, Chris all did amazing jobs getting these kids moving. We kind of, if you read the report Eric did, could have probably used one more table to get all 90 kids their slime, but luckily they made little slime kits for the kids to take home, which was actually could have been like 3 times as many because the amount of borax and the amount of glue and the amount of like all the individual ingredients in these kits was pretty legit. They could make a lot of slime with that. Hopefully they don't make it all at one time. Make that like mistake you make as a kid, like, well, what if I take all the cookie dough and just make one big cookie? That doesn't work, kids. I'm sorry. I tried it. You gotta break them up into at least 8 cookies, I think was the biggest I ever went, but I know that I, as a kid, would have been like, I'm just gonna make all the slime at once. But it's obviously probably not a good idea, and you might end up like that girl that we got the report about the borax poisoning. But that's why there's instructions. Follow those instructions, kids, as I wave my finger at you. Everybody was really cool. They were having fun at different stations. There was a station where they had cups, like little solo cups with ghosts drawn on them, and they were throwing bean bags. And they had a little coloring station with, like, uncolored pictures of Slimer. And then they had our setup of don't even know what you call them, actually. They're targets. One is Slimer, and one is, I think, supposed to be one of the Scoleri brothers, but I'm not sure. The heavier, fatter guy, I don't really know their first names. I guess I should know that. I haven't been up to date on my Tobin Spirit Guide, sorry. But yeah, they have the Slimer and they have the Scoleri brother. I think it's the Scoleri brother, and they try to throw beanbags, or oh, I'm sorry, they were throwing marshmallows, trying to get it in their mouths. I thought they were going to be using the marshmallow guns, but in Eric's report somewhere, I think we had an issue with that in space or something. Read the report. But otherwise, the other stations that they had was like, I didn't look too in depth into it, but it looked like it had drinks, some kind of green drink. I don't think it was Ecto Cooler, but just some kind of green drink. I don't know. Not quite Ecto Cooler. And then, finally, they were given like a little math sheet, and they had to like do addition problems, and it was just something to keep the time. As Eric said in the report, we were a little bombarded. Definitely need to bring stanchions next time to form lines and keep kids from overcrowding one another, things like that. But it went really well, and it went fast. It was just super loud, and the music that they were playing to entertain these kids, and the kids that like finished all the stations first kind of like went over towards the basketball court, and they were just like bouncing balloons around. I would go over there from time to time with Slimer and just like kind of volley the ball around with them. So it was a lot of fun. I think they loved it. As we were cleaning up other grades, it looked like the younger kids, like the first and second graders, were like leaving, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, the Ghostbusters!" And they were taking pictures with Chris and Aaron and me and Eric and everybody, and it was a lot of fun. Amelia, I hope you loved it. I hope you get a sense of what we're all about. I mean, you said the reason that you joined was because of the documentary, just like me. And specifically myself, because of the disabilities I had growing up, and still have to deal with, and for you personally, I know you said that you have done volunteer work and things like this, as have I, but in the vein of Ghostbusters, it makes it that much better for me. So, that's about it, guys. I mean, we did really good for the amount of people we had, and considering somebody doing this was new, I think it was really good. Pretty soon I'm going to drop another video that's not going to be kind of a recap. It's actually going to be a preview of She Who Is Yet to Be Named, Slimer's girlfriend. I've been working on her in my basement. That sounds terrible. But I have. She's coming into shape, let's say. So maybe in a week or two, when I get her somewhat recognizable form, I'll put a picture up or show a video. I should have started this whole thing from the beginning of like a whole process video, but it's hard to work the camera and work at the same time because your angles are changing so constantly. But never mind that. Point is, this Wednesday, everybody did awesome. Thought it was cool. And I'm probably going to continue to do these. Eric, keep doing your reports, man, because I guess that's how you like to do it. But, as long as nobody minds me putting these up, I'll probably keep doing these. Just, because busting makes me feel good. And I hope, Amelia, you feel the same way. So, I'm out. I like to keep these videos 10 minutes or less. Last one went on a little longer because it was kind of a bigger convention, but Young Innovators is next, I think, which is basically the same place we just were at in Philadelphia for those that went, and for those that I didn't see, I hope to see you guys. So that's pretty much it. Guys I haven't seen in a while, like Ryan, and Dana, Nick, hope I see you guys soon. It's been a while. So, yeah, hope I see you Young Innovators in Philly. Alright?